One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8th lap and UCLA ready to roll. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football. And the Sun Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCLA's offense will start this game off. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, 1st quarter, they've now already given up 1.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The throw for the right sideline falls to the ground. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they got him for the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Bruins line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Working the middle, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Motion from the offense. Give to the back. Smashes through. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give to the back.
Hold, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A first down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Oh, look out! The 10! And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Bruins have this offense rolling. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Barges ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
And here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Touch pass on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Line gets set. First down. They'll try to pop the draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And a nice grab there, big pickup down to the 35-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nice move to keep moving. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's a draw. Shakes off a tackler. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They go to the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And this is why I love having a quarterback that can make plays. I mean, he's so dynamic that I give him the ball in design runs like this, and you got to guard the whole field now. You got to guard everybody because he can still throw it, and he walks into the end zone and gets the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 18 to Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. Another ball is knocked free.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes a connection. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this, it makes it harder to defend.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Bruins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give from the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He felt the heat, but got it away nicely. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp. Not quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On the move at the 30. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Swings it out to the flat. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. It's caught. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to pass on second down. It's on target and complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bruins! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. He play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big one. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters from there in Pasadena today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Breaks the tackle. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Trying to punch it in. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field.
He's going for a big play downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. It's a draw. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Off play action. Trying to get to him. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to go up top on first down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lofts one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Rides to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Arizona State, 42. UCLA, 14.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. They're setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Quarterback will keep it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You have field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Ransom. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
First and goal.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Swings it out to his running back. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Brings up second.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 22 to Tennessee. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll do it himself. And that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Bruins want to move quickly. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. A little release to the back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Arizona State 42, UCLA 24.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The give to the tailback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Handoff from the gun. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Going up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the pummeling has started. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll throw it on first down. Floating away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for an open man on second down. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll run it on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeps looking downfield. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Coming after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Power football with the run. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Fires left. He's got it. And he's still running after the move. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
For the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Now from inside the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Now,
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Give to the running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Sun Devils look to do some damage in the red zone.
that's a 1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Now the play fake. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Makes the grab down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They want to just keep throwing it. Finds his big tight end.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, an intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Wants to throw on third down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. The give on fourth down. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the Sun Devils get it past the sticks. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. And this team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.